Hi, I'm Moody, feeling moody. It's time for a moon message. Today's moon is the waxing crescent moon. It's under the sign of Virgo. This reading is for Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and both nodes Taurus. Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the waxing crescent message for Taurus? Hi Taurus, thanks for stopping by the channel. Let me get a sip of water. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Let's see, what is your waxing crescent message? Because the waxing crescent energy is after the new moon. Ooh. So you could be not getting along with somebody right now, or not feeling celebratory. Let's get some. Spirits like, can you get some cards down so we can talk here? Yeah, ending, new beginning. Also, maybe relationships have changed with the Three of Cups reverse. You could have outgrown them with the Five of Swords, not wanting to fight anymore. Some of you were unable to heal a situation, realizing it really wasn't, maybe you made the wrong choice. Somebody made the wrong choice where their wish fulfillment was concerned. That's because this person was not meant for you. They're not a part of your future. Knight of Cups. Subtle messages telling you. Yeah, you want somebody much more mature with the Knight of Wands reverse. Somebody who's not playing games. Okay. Yeah, you decide, right. Oh, this person doesn't have a plan. Like, they're immature. They don't have a 5-year plan. Maybe Spirit's saying that communication is very important. Knights communicate their feelings, their emotions. They let you see a little more of what's inside. And so that was a clear sign. Okay. For you to keep moving. Yeah, look at this. Boom. I'm going to keep it. Ooh. Clear sign for you to keep moving. Okay, so Taurus, it could concern work. It could concern just a friendship, a karmic soulmate. It could be about Pentacles. You have the 5 and the Knight of Pentacles. But this was not somebody that you could build with, invest with. Taurus. This was not stable. This would not make you feel secure. This person would abandon you when you need them most. Oof. Maybe you're getting all this insight of how toxic somebody was, a situation, maybe even getting involved in a work situation. You thought it was your wish fulfillment, but it turned out not to be. This is one of those times when you're grateful for what didn't happen. That's what I'm feeling. Grateful for what didn't happen. What is this? Qualify. Right, because it wasn't time. Look what you get now. Now you get a pentacle, the blessing of a pentacle, because it's right on time. It's divine timing. I even feel like some of the past was actually intentionally divine intervening, like keeping it from you, like intentionally. Oof. Okay. Yeah, some situations just aren't good, and that's why that door remains closed. There would have been some stalemate energy Two of Swords, making a choice that kind of puts you on lock almost. Now it's like I see you really thinking about this, the Ace of Pentacles, and actually excited about moving forward. Like you're not thinking about what didn't work out in the past. You understand that. You're moving forward and you're excited about something. Yeah. Could be concerning love. Something. You are ruled by Venus. Controlling relationships. So we get into relationships for a whole host of reasons. And you know what? This is you, like, taking responsibility for the relationship, like speaking words of love, right? This must involve somebody you really care about and you want to resolve the conflict, and you are ruled by Venus and you know how to talk. You're very persistent, you're patient too. So I believe you figured out the right words to say. It impacts your house. It's something going on with a relationship that matters. I felt that before. Could be your spouse, or it could be your kids, or somebody within your household. Right. Okay. What else, Spirit? Anything else from this deck that Taurus needs to know? What else? Anything else? Judgment. Maybe after you assess the situation, you have a different perspective. You don't see it the same way. And that's why you're willing to be the peacemaker here, to bring love into the conversation, to speak comforting words, words that uplift rather than destroy. You're excited about the future. Yeah. Somebody also wants a second chance. Why is Judgment there regarding a second chance? What do you want Taurus to know? Cups. There could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, King or Queen of Cups, Taurus. A woman. She's mature. She's a queen. She wears her heart on her feelings. She does communicate messages of love. Regarding this second chance with Judgment, they want to apologize. Oh yeah, they are speaking from the heart, emotionally available. There could be somebody who wants a second chance and they apologize for acting immature. They're speaking from the heart now. Tell me more about this person, Spirit. Who is this soulmate coming in, speaking from the heart, wanting a second chance? And what should Taurus do? Let go. Time to move forward. So whoever wants, you should forgive regarding this apology, Spirit just said. That part is definitely what should happen. And they should forgive you, however that should go. That's so that you can move forward and seek some new opportunities. Spirit wants you to take a chance. He wants you to find somebody new, do something new. He says you can't grow in your comfort zone. You have to step into the unknown and trust Holy Spirit. You got to. You got to trust Holy Spirit and go for it. Okay. This is about something new. Okay. Yeah, you've graduated. You don't need any more lessons. You've learned what you need to learn. This is always the case for you, Taurus. You can be vulnerable. You know, Spirit's telling you to trust a new connection that's coming in. A new beginning is coming in that is going to make you feel vulnerable. And Spirit said, just let your guard down, let your hair down. Your fragile heart is safe. What else does Taurus? It's totally unexpected. It has to do with love, and that's how love shows up. You know, you can't prepare for love. You think you're going out, you're going to meet love, and nobody sees you. You're invisible all night. Nobody even speaks to you, dances with you, nothing. And then the next night you could go out and boom, right away. You attract somebody's attention. What else does Taurus need to know? That Venus energy comes through and people are just attracted to you, intrigued by you. Yeah, stay optimistic. That's the Knight of Wands upright. That excitement, that need to be adventurous. When it comes to romance, putting yourself back out there, being vulnerable, and then boom. Somebody, you're going to catch somebody's eyes. I think it's going to be an instantaneous attraction. It's like, ooh, oh, hi. Like both of you are attracted to each other. What else, Spirit? Taurus, what else? What else, Taurus? Flirt. Get your flirt on. Yeah, let people get a glimpse of you, that heart, that your flair for communication. You are very practical. You know a lot about money. You have high values, self-worth. You're very resourceful. You got values and morals. Good time to talk about all of that. And it's a positive conversation, right? Yeah, okay. So see, things didn't happen in the past because that wasn't for you. It wasn't meant to. Only teach you something. You learned it. Here it is. Boom. And not only does new love come in, stirring your romantic feelings, whole hell of a lot of chemistry. Like once you two get together, that's it. You never separate. Always talking. I feel, because yeah, a lot of talking, communication. The Knight of Cups, and you have the Knight of Wands. You're excited to hear from them. They like to talk on the phone, and so do you. Right, and I like that too, you know, then things don't get confused. But this is not only new love, this is the one. Damn it. I've been talking about you meeting the one for a while. Yeah, I know it's coming. The problem is divine timing is not our timing. Right, you know, we're looking at 1 month literally, and he's looking at 4 months equating to 1. I don't know, but his timing is never ours, you know that. Some of you are still working on ending. You're here, you're at the beginning. We're all at different stages all the time, right? But actually letting the cycle close. It's over. It's time for you to make a change. It's time to say goodbye. Somebody has to bring things to an end. That's for some of you, right? Others of you need to remember the Temperance card, the duality of masculinity and femininity. You know, people are different. Don't expect them to act like you. And Taurus, don't let others cause you to not be vigilant. Because you're persistent. You are going to get what you want, and you're going to keep going until you obtain it. I really, really feel that. How are these two going to know each other, Spirit, when they do cross paths? New opportunities, abundance coming your way soon. I'm telling you, I know this is going to happen. The one is coming. True love. This is not like anything you've experienced in the past. It's totally unexpected. You could be at an event. You could be traveling even. Some type of situation. But boom, you meet a person totally unexpected and they're the one. Maybe you offer somebody shelter. It could be in the rain and you have an umbrella or they have an umbrella. I feel like this new opportunity, you can't prepare for it. So you always have to be good looking when you go out. You do. But I will tell you one thing. You two reflect each other. They're the one because you see yourself in them. They're very loyal. They're very loyal. Yeah, this is you having learned the lessons. Like, you don't need to repeat that. That cycle is complete. And this is the wheel. This is things going forward. You moving forward in divine timing. Getting what was meant for you. What's destined. What's fated. I see it's coming in. What else? Is there anything that these two want to say to each other right now? This soulmate coming in. Taurus. One card, and then I want to just look at work. My mind and heart always come back to you. I want to be authentic. And also, this is somebody who's vulnerable, may have issues of being vulnerable like you. Yeah, see, you two have so much in common already. Like I said, once you get together, you're not going to separate. I don't see that happening. Tell me regarding money, wealth, for Taurus being ruled by Venus. Here you go, you're an influencer. Some of you are on social media. You do public speaking. You're a communicator for sure. Social videos, interviews. Your voice could be used to make you a lot of money, Taurus. You have a voice maybe that calms people down, very soothing. Voiceovers are very important. Okay, what else? You are in the growing phase right now. A new phase. It's a new phase. So you're like growing in it, right? Just realizing new skills that you have. And these skills must continue to be watered. Planting those seeds are going to bring you a harvest. This is cultivation time. I think it's time for you to throw things at the wall, see what sticks. Why? Because you're so talented. You have a lot of talent. Again, endings. Endings that pertain to relationships and the way you used to obtain money. Leaving the old, terminating the old, and embracing the new. What's ahead? A time for changing careers entirely, Spirit says. Wow. This is like a major change, a major shift. Lot going on with you, Taurus. It's like a 360 degrees all around. Change. What else? Intuitively, Spirit wants you to know. Some of you are going through chaos here, especially as things end. Yeah, there's a lot with this Three of Cups, chaos. But there is clarity in chaos. Your intuition brings it to you. Trust it. Yeah, you're going through a lot now. Whoever I'm talking to with an ending. There's two endings. Maybe you're just ending everything in order to start over fresh. A fresh start. Divine wants you. Yes. To be happy. That's what he just say he wants you to be happy. Okay, what does Taurus need to know to be happy, Spirit? He wants you to look at what is the most limiting belief that you want to address right now. What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? Write it down. If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. It's time to upgrade. Look forward. Believe in the I. That's your intuitive I, right? Pineal gland. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your results. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. So this is like never ending, being your persistent self, being resilient no matter where you are. Your bounce back is strong, always has been, very practical, down to earth. And Spirit doesn't want you to hold back. He wants you to open up, to let go, to plant seeds, to flirt, to be your loving self, because that's what's attracting this new person that's coming in. And that's also what's attracting these new opportunities in terms of work. Here you go. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean. Your bills will be paid in full, and your finances are about to change. That is great. That's great news. I'm sure you're excited. You'll be excited once it gets there. That's what I heard. Me too. All right. Taurus, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Until the next moon phase, namaste.